Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the first national debate between candidates McCarthy and candidate Senator Lafayette.
I've received tips indicating that Lafayette profited $47,000 over 2 years during World War II. If that's not war profiteering, I don't know what is. It's also common knowledge that he never volunteered to fight in the war, showing his disloyalty to our nation.
First of all, I was 46 during the bombing of Pearl Harbor, so I was far too old to fight in the war, and you only had a desk job anyway. Secondly, I only invested in a radio station, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you profited $42,000.
Well, that is no matter, because I accused you first. I have in my hand a list of names made known to the Secretary of State as being members of the Communist Party, and who nevertheless are still working and shaping policy in the state and the Parliament. I have here a list of 57 names. I announce to you, my fellow Senate members, that in my briefcase, I have a name of 81 loyalty risks to the United States. Why don't you just give us the list so we know who to watch for? Why do you want the list so bad? Are you certain that your name is on the list and you want to double check to make sure that it's not? Are you a communist?
Why do you only accuse your enemies of being communists? Why don't you ever accuse your friends?
Why are you defending them? Are you on their side? Are you a communist too?
Probably shouldn't talk about McCarthy because we don't want him to accuse us, you know?
Accuse you of what? Are you afraid that I'm going to accuse you of a communist? Are you both communists?
So, General, I hear you drafted one of my advisor's friends.
Yes, I did.
You know, be nice to the guy.
Why?
You know, because give him a good job. Something nice and easy.
I'll sleep on it.
I'm not General. You never know what people are going to say. Say some pretty nasty things.
Really?
Really.
He's threatening, accusing a general in the United States Army being a communist?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. The choice is yours.
I'll tell you what. Let's settle this in the Senate.
This Sunday.
Your funeral.
Bring it.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, who are all present, I would like to provide evidence. I hold in my hand a letter signed by one J. Edgar Hoover of the FBI, stating that there are indeed communists in the Army. If you have anything to say for yourselves, now would be the time to speak up.
Well, Mr. McCarthy, neither the Army nor the FBI have any record of that letter ever being written or sent. So, if you'd like to share your sources, I'm sure everyone present today would love to hear about that.
I would never share my sources. I would never tell my sources to a communist.
Well, if you're not willing to share your sources, Mr. McCarthy, how does anyone know you're telling the truth?
Ladies and gentlemen of the U.S. Senate, I have nothing to prove that this is indeed a letter signed by J. Edgar Hoover of the FBI, other than my word. And it is my word that you will have to trust.
Your word. Like anyone's gonna believe that. There's no sources for this. J. Edgar Hoover is the director of the FBI. If he never signed it, if he said he has never signed it, why would anyone believe you of all people? You just accuse anyone you dislike of being a Red. And while there might be Reds out there, frankly, the Army doesn't have any. I would know.
Hey, did you hear about McCarthy?
Yeah. Stupid of him to challenge the Army. I mean, they left a little more than he could chew.
Are you two making fun of another senator?
Are we what, Joe? That sounds a little bit inconclusive.
Good one, Miller.
He'll never show his face in the Senate again.
You're rolling. So I hear you drafted my advised friend.
Yep.
You should be nice to him. Give him a good job.
Give it a thought or two.
Give him a good job. Pretty good.
Give me one reason why.
Well, you never know what people say. People say some pretty nasty things.
You threatening, accusing a general in the United States Army being a Red?
Could be. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am.
You know what else? I don't know. It's a pretty nice gun I got here. Never tested it out, you know?
Well, you know what else?
We got done here, General.
Okay, cut. Gets going.
Sorry. No, this is going to the outtakes.
Yeah, it's gone. Okay, it's going.